What's going on? Welcome to a fantastic Terra Firma Tuesday, and we have been a little bit busy here on the server since last week's stream, and I've got some fun things I want to kind of show off real quick before we get right into today's episode. First and foremost, we have a new building on the server. That's right, we have actually built a new building here in the valley since we were last on, and we'll just kind of go around and kind of fly here real quick with our jetpack that Maya was so kind to give us to kind of just show off this beautiful build that we have here to kind of be our greenhouse. And the reason for that, let me sleep here real quick because it is becoming nighttime here on the server, is I realized I was not making enough logs to fuel my entire fuel system, be able to make the reformant gas that we needed for the actual power. So we have completely redone our entire power supply and cleaned this whole room up from the monstrosity that it was before. We now have our pyrolysis ovens making the wood tar that's being turned into benzene. That is coming over to our chemical reactors. These pyrolysis ovens are making creosote, be going into the liquefaction towers with the charcoal to turn into the, what's it called? Raw aromatic mix, plus some steam to kind of create our what is the intermediate called? The aromatic feedstock, which then gets added into this rhenium dust to kind of be made into our I can never remember the name of these things. It's like the reformate gas precursors part that's making all of our reformate gas. So we now have all of these running. And in our new building here, we actually have a bunch of greenhouses running up here to make all of our logs here on the server. So we now have a bunch of logs to work with here for our infinite power supply, so we can actually make all of our infinite power. And if I kind of sneak down into my basement here to kind of show off what we've been working on, you can see I'm kind of getting backed up on logs right now, and in fact some of the greenhouses will probably start turning off because we've been making too many logs almost. I'm separating out the hickory saplings so they don't get caught up, and then this line is actually going to fill the pyrolysis ovens, both that stack, and then this other line is going to fill this other stack of them over here. We've got a bunch of generators going into the actual battery buffers to kind of power all of our equipment here. And then I've got my steel fluid pipes of the reforming fuel that's going in to power all the other generators, and then actually collecting into our solution here. Alrighty says, bro, I leave for a week and you're already going to space. We're not going to space today. But we are going to start getting the stuff ready to go to space. We want to actually have like an event day for when we actually go to space. And one of the things that I have to give a huge shout out to Hypno and Maya. They have been collecting a ridiculous amount of resources for us. And I gotta make the last part of the resources here, which is some orange concrete, because obviously orange concrete makes everything better. And we are going to try to, in theory, make our space center today to be able to go to space. So we don't have any of the equipment to go to space. We haven't done the technology stuff, but before we do that, we need a building to actually go to be able to actually go to space. So my goal today, hopefully, is to actually build up the space center so that we will be ready to go to space when we actually go through all the equipment. But we have been very busy adjusting our power supply. So we now have our infinite fuel of the reformant gas being collected. I'm also collecting the syngas and the coal tar and some towers of tanks over here. So that's just collecting fluids in there. I have to be careful in this room because when all this equipment is running, it gets up to like 150 C, so I can get like really hot really fast. So we gotta watch out for that heat stroke situation. But the first thing I want to make today, I believe, is a mixer. So this is the equipment that Maya brought over for me to borrow, or I think he actually gifted them to me because he made extras of these MV parts, but I need to make an advanced mixer to make the concrete power, because I want to make the oh no, what did I hit? Uh-oh. I accidentally full screened Minecraft. That was interesting. Mixer. So I want to make the advanced mixer so I can make a bunch of my concrete projects. If you're looking for more space looking blocks, loco metal and ad asterisk blocks are cool for that. I have a design that we're gonna do for the space center for the shell of the building. So what the outside of the building will look like. The inside currently completely empty and in our design process, and so we will definitely look into some of those block choices for that, because that could be very cool to actually use a bunch of those space blocks for the actual technology inside. But I wanted to actually make the space center first. So let me collect up these materials that I need real quick. There's my circuits. Bronze rotor. I thought I had more rotors around. Do I not? I'm gonna feel real bad if I've used all of my rotors. Then I think I need more shells. Or machine holes, I should say. I'm gonna also feel really bad if I have used all of my machine holes. Already says gotcha. Yeah, so we've got some interesting plans coming up here, and I think it'll be really cool. We don't have a set date yet, but I know that we were looking at on and around Easter weekend having like a stream marathon, or multiple of us streaming on the same day to attempt to go to space together. So definitely keep an eye out for that in the very not too distant future. But like I said, we don't have a set day yet, so you'll have to bear with us until we decide exactly what day that we can go. Do I really not have any more of these MV machine holes? Get some more casing. Do I have aluminum sheets? Of course I don't. I have aluminum rods instead. Just checking through all the stuff I have just sitting around. Never anything I actually need when I need it. Oh. Gotta be careful of that. Let's check our storage, see if we have it in here. MV machine aluminum. Well, we got the aluminum plates at least, so we'll take those. Probably just grabbed way too many of those, but that's all right. Grab all that, and I also need to go get some of my copper wires that I believe I have over here, so I can put them in the assembler. And I think I have to use this assembler now, if I'm not mistaken, to make these holes. So, copper wire. Hole is program 8. Go into that. Make some of those real quick. All that is going. What else? I need to make a new wrench here. So my black steel wrench is about at it with all the machines I've been moving around. And I believe I actually have 20 total greenhouses in here and room for more. I could put 2 or 3 here. All right, I guess 2 or 4 there. I could probably fit another 2 there. So I think I have room that if I wanted to, I could make 26 greenhouses, but I'm making so much wood right now, I don't think I need to. Also, Maya showed me about the spray cans so that I could actually spray the lines different colors to kind of differentiate them. So I want to actually try and utilize those spray can items a lot more, because I think it actually cleans up the designs a lot. Kenzie says, we go into space. That is so true. I cannot wait. Let's see. Cable and that with liquid polyethylene. All right, we got the liquid polyethylene. Excellent. So in theory, machine holes. Lovely. Take one of those real quick. I need a crafting table, which I have right out here. Beautiful. Advanced mixing. We did the stuff in the things. So let's set this guy up. I have to set up all the equipment in this room still, and I want to like dig out a basement for this room to make moving stuff around a little bit better. But let's work on our concrete, and let's here concrete. I want to make the concrete powder with the mixer, so I need gravel and sands. Best way to make gravel. See if I can remember this. Forge hammer with a cowel. So I need advanced forge hammer. Let's make that guy next. And I've got most of what I need. I need an anvil. Do I have? That's a fluid solidifier. I don't know if I have double steel ingots or not. Back to the storage barn. This is the never-ending fight of trying to find the things I need. A couple of those, but that's all right. We can make some more of them pretty quickly. Let's make that. We can just throw them in the bender. Have set up up top. We'll do that real quick. So how has everybody's week been while we were going around collecting a bunch of resources here real quick? Anyone doing anything fun this past weekend? Under circuit 3. Those real quick. Bum. Oh no. Run out of fuel again. Josh, this is why we need to go to the moon ASAP so you can start AE2. Absolutely. Lots of opportunities when we go to the moon. I think it's be like a whole new game once we do that. I already said it's just finishing up the new world gen stuff for .12. Currently finishing up some new crops, radishes, lentils, and cucumbers. Well, that sounds fascinating. A question for you, Pyrighty, as being as I've got a server here. When we do eventually go to update to the .12, will the world gen only affect unloaded chunks, or will it affect already existing ones with like a world file? Because what I'm thinking we're gonna have to do is actually take our world file and trim out basically only the ones where we live, so like basically all the region files for the continent that we live on, plus anyone else on the server on regions around where they work, and then have new world gen for at everywhere in between and the places we haven't explored or places we've just kind of explored through. But let me know if I'm oversimplifying the thought process on how a world update would be like, or if that would break the game and have like really weird like load chunk things like old Minecraft updates, which I don't know if anyone remembers the old times where when you updated you'd have like unloaded things, it'd be like a giant stone wall of just world gen being a pain. So basically, if you do nothing, your whole world will stay in the old world gen and new chunks will also use the old world gen. If you specifically opt in the config, then it will generate new world gen and new chunks. Okay, so I'll have to do that and then probably trim our world file, because our current world file is like 8 gigs because we've had people exploring for materials in every direction. And I know we don't necessarily need, I mean, let's open the map. Give me 1 second. That I go outside. So you can see we've got really our peninsula of this continent is where most of our development is, plus Hypno is on this island right here. So this whole area here is basically mostly where we are. And then we've got, this is just where I have explored. I know we've had some individuals have actually mapped out all the way around this continent and the other continent next to us. So there's explorations going in every which direction to make the world file huge, but we don't necessarily need to keep world files of, like, you know, traveling through the ocean blocks or stuff like that. The continent shapes are mostly the same, so if you generate a whole continent out of the ocean, then update, you'll only get chunk borders in the ocean. Your map looks like a spider web. Well, that's because a lot of this traveling was done with that sailing ship, and when you're trying to work with the wind, it is kind of a disaster. Oh, Maya's here. Groups like Maya. Is that loaded in yet? I actually added Plasma Voice back into the server here, so I don't know if Maya knows that we have that or not. Emil says, when is it due, Priority? Tomorrow? That's a great question. And then Olive going space, baby. Absolutely. We're making our way. And Maya has joined the group. Excellent. And we're literally gonna try this here live real quick. Can you hear me, Maya? Lucky always. You might need to double check the voice settings to make sure it's set not to push to talk, if I recall this voice mod. Kenzie's pretty good about totally missing mod updates. I'll be shocked if he has Plasma installed. Consider me shocked, he says. Priority says whenever it's done, so tomorrow, question mark? That would be cool. All right, where was we were working on gravel. Gravel is being made from the forge hammer. The cobble, I need a rock breaker. That's the next item I need. So let me go get my diamond. And then a fun fact, I've almost got my settings figured out for the CFT world, and then once I've got them figured out, I'll do a little bit of probably testing with it tomorrow and Thursday, realistically. And ideally this Friday, I am planning to open up the CFT world to anyone, and then have the donor perks be for specific perks within the mod pack itself. So I'm close to having that sorted out, and I am excited to be able to open the world up so that anyone could come on and play on the server. That being said, I will be looking probably for some volunteers to be moderators on the server, and I'd probably go with people who have been on it for a little while. So Joshua, if you are interested, that will be a role that I will probably sign up for you if you want it. And that will come with like a couple extra little perks, like being able to do the moderating the different part, like the community parts. Joshua says, damn, I need to hurry up and get everything set up. Then no rush. I still have to work through a couple little bug things, and that's what's been slowing me down, because I want to make sure that it actually is work, and then also kind of want to make sure that it's a little bit grief proof, if that makes sense.
Can you hear me?
Hey, we hear Maya.
Hey,
chat hear Maya. Let me.
Sorry about the delay there. I had to redo all my buttons for Plasma. And then
problem?
YouTube wouldn't mute your stream for some reason. It like refused to let me change the volume.
Excellent.
Whatever that was about. but it's all going. We're good. So what can I do to help you?
Well, I don't think we have the concrete part right. The orange concrete.
Okay.
You've got the dye.
Yeah.
I saw.
The
And I
gravel
added
and sand.
a bunch more dye. I'm currently making the gravel and the sand to make the concrete.
Okay. That's kind of a slower process. That's what took us so long to get the sandstone, the black sandstone. But I can go to my base and work on generating 2. I've got 2 of each of the machines, HVs, so should go a little faster.
I mean, I'll be faster than me working in MV here. I guess the other question is, how much sand do I just randomly have? And is it enough?
Up everything I've had.
Oh, no, that's fair. Joshua, I volunteer as tribute. I kind of figured you would, Joshua, so I will, once I kind of get the settings figured out for that, I will probably reach out to you with the various things that go along with that. Should be pretty straightforward, but just basic, you know, server moderator cool things, so you'll have some extra privileges, obviously, but it allows to keep a grief-free community safe. Olive says hi, Maya. Kenzie says I also volunteer Joshua as tribute. Beautiful.
Nice.
What is the concrete recipe? Oh, I know what I'm missing.
4 sand and 4 gravel, right?
I believe so. I think it was missing the dye. Oop. Those going. Yeah, we're up to 16 concrete powder. Oh yeah.
Nice. We only need 5,200 orange concrete.
At least we're using reasonable numbers.
Yeah, that's the most reasonable of all the numbers.
Oh, I pressed that wrong.
Does my audio sound okay? I had to quickly redo all the settings. So.
You sound great to me. Maya sound great to chat as well. Also, I know it's not perfect, but the mod pack already has an anti-grief system in the chunk claims. I do know that there, and I will probably be relying heavily on those chunk claim parts, Joshua. But there's a couple other things we just need, like as a general server type thing, to have some access things. I'm just adding in. Why did this stop? Because that's sandstone, not sand. Oh no.
I've got some sand still, I think. I had to use dark sands and gravel, so I didn't use any of that stuff, actually. Yeah, what am I thinking? I probably still have a lot of this stuff. I'll just start bringing you some gravel and sand, since you're making the concrete.
Yeah, why not?
Is that cool?
Sounds good. Let me get a... Dean, Kenzie, Olive all say he sounds good. Excellent. Sounds like you sound good. So,
that's right.
Congratulations. you did.
Thank you.
You did the thing.
Yay.
I mean, I guess I could just do like item. Are you bringing them over in one of your like super chest things?
No, it's because I'm bringing a mess of different ones right now.
Okay. I'll just set up a crate to go in. That might be the way to go. Dice Flame says hi Dice Flame, how are you? Hopefully you're enjoying your Terra Firma Tuesday evening. We are getting all of our materials ready to be able to make our space center. And we will be relying heavily on the schematic cannon to do the actual building of our space center, because who doesn't love the schematic cannon? Just saying.
It is pretty cool. I can't wait to see how we're doing it too, because it's going to be a little different than what I've seen before.
We're going to try it, and hopefully it doesn't immediately fail.
If not, it's Olive's fault.
That's what I heard. Yeah, we'll blame Olive. Yep. I like that. So can't have Zeta 1 without the Zeta Space Center.
Yep.
Oh, we should put kind
of like you just got a good idea.
I think I did. You should put like a ZSC sign on the inside, like a glowing one or something, maybe.
That sounds cool.
That could be sweet. Also, I don't know if you saw, I kind of adjusted the launch pad to be like out on the beach instead of at the top.
Yeah,
I think that'll be cool. I
saw that.
Space for your sand. I just have run out of sand.
I've got a decent amount I'm bringing. Not like enough though.
I mean, it's enough to get us started while I figure out what we do next.
Yep.
To make.
Sorry, I should have had some of this done already.
Oh, are you kidding me? Like, you and Hypno have gathered literally all the materials just about.
Yeah, but I wanted to have it done.
I feel like I've done nothing here.
Nah, you've been working. We've all been hard at work.
All it says is, all cool as all those tech mods are, they feel overwhelming me. Vanilla plus forever.
Nice.
And he says, I feel you on that, Olive. I know someone who's good at building illuminated signs. I do too, Kenzie. Why not make signs like the one for casinos in Vegas? I mean, maybe we will.
Where are we making this concrete?
It is in the MV factory over here.
Like it.
Joshua with the membership. Member for 7 months. Message, keep forgetting to do this. 7 months dab. Dab. Gotta love the dab and Ricky. Thank you so much for the membership, Joshua. Greatly appreciate that. All right. So I've basically got this crate up here to fill up with sand. And then I need to make probably another forge hammer to hammer gravel into sand. So I gotta basically set up a whole separate line here. I'm very unprepared for here. Is that all the sand you have?
No, I got a lot on me. I got sand and gravel. I'm throwing them in this crate. Is that cool?
Yep, that's where they belong.
Can both go in there, sand and gravel, or just one?
You can put it all in there. It should be fine.
Sweet.
Should being the preeminent word here.
Yeah, we might need a little unclogging, but it'll work for the most part.
I mean, we could literally let this kind of go for a minute and then maybe start setting up materials over there, I guess. I guess we need the concrete to really do this.
And
then I also need to make another mixer. Or, hold on, what's the way? I need a chemical dyeing machine, which I think I have.
Chemical bath or chemical reactor? One of those?
Chemical bath would be the one that we need. Yep. And I thought I had one. Now I'm questioning whether I do. Just an idea, do you plan on incorporating the railgun structure in the Space Center? I have basically zero plans for the inside of the Space Center at this point. I literally have a design for a shell of a building. That's as far as I've gotten. So I am definitely open to all suggestions for what we put on the inside of the building.
Oh no, Ricky.
What?
concrete. We get concrete powder. We still got to turn it into concrete. I totally forgot about that.
Well, that's why I'm making the bath. You just add water and
nice.
it'll just do it for you. So that's why it'll be easy.
Heck yeah. I totally forgot that step. I saw the powder. I'm like,
This will be actually fairly easy, I think.
Sweet. Love to hear that.
I just need to gather like all the stuff to do it. And I need polyethylene fluid pipes. That's over here.
I'm gonna go grab more sanded gravel.
Sounds good. I will be here trying to keep stuff going. Oh, I need normal. I have large. Oh no. Oh, I got him. Nice. Nice.
Heck yeah.
I might actually have everything I need.
Love to hear it.
That never happens. Eat my sandwiches. Oh, do you need some Sammies?
I got some lavash right now.
That's basically the same thing.
Basically.
Lee, we definitely need some catwalks around the inside, like the inside of a Hoover Dam where they're storing the Tesseract and Megatron. Absolutely, yes. I love the idea of a bunch of hanging the catwalks and things. That'd be really cool. We're just like talking up with all these things we have plans for this building, and you, me, and Kenzie, I think, are the only ones that actually know what the building looks like. So we're discussing something that no one else can visualize.
Nice.
I kind of feel bad about that. Kinda.
It's no big deal.
Got to actually make the sign when I was walking by here. Boom, chemical bath. Let's put him there, and then we're going to put this guy. Boom. Full of water. And then I think I could go boom, boom, boom. Connect that like that. Put that in. Yeah. And we'll just send these guys out. Like I said, send them out. Orange concrete.
Oh wait, I don't have space. Sorry. I was gonna put a super chest down there. Did you pick up the super chest?
I did.
By chance? Awesome. Want to use that instead?
Yeah, I do.
Sorry.
That'll make storing a lot easier. Look at that.
And we can keep track of how much we have a lot easier.
Multiverse says, oh man, MEU dose, if you want, you can create a satellite or something to leave recordings in space. That could be cool. Make a moon whaling base. Sacred knowledge.
Nice.
We definitely need comms infrastructure. That could be sweet. I am intrigued. So how much orange concrete did we need?
5,200 was it? Yep.
Yep.
That's just a rough estimate too. Like, and we're probably going to need some extra because of the launch pad and then interior stuff, I assume.
Yeah.
That's why I went overboard on the other stuff.
I like it. I like it.
Ooh, I like it.
Also, it says space whales. We gotta get space whale oil and power our ships with it. I mean, what was South Park? What was the whale's name?
Of a name.
There's a South Park reference of when they wanted to free the killer whale from the water park, and they launched it to the moon. I cannot recall what the whale.
Based off of Shamu, was
it was based off of that, but they had a different name.
Like the name, though, yeah.
Does anyone remember what I'm talking about here? Am I the only one that's being crazy here? All it says, I still say do some Jetsons retro futurism for some interiors. I think we could use those
nice.
folding or those futuristic doors that you have, Maya, and like make a bunch of rooms inside the building and have those be like to kind of go through the different, like, gotta go through a clean room before you can go out to the launch pad and all that fun stuff.
I like that.
Kenzie, oil in space, you know what that means. Oh, Kenzie. Oh dear. Jambu, that's the whale's name.
That's weird. I'm all red to you. And on stream I'm red. All those red spots are blue for me.
What?
Weird. Yeah, all the red spots on stream on me, I can see myself right now. They're all blue for me. I don't know why you don't see that. Interesting. Because I have the powered up chest plate, which turns it all blue from red. Some of it's blue.
I wonder if it's the charge level. Like, is it not fully charged?
Everything's full. Oh, really?
Well, your chest is blue. Your like shoulder.
Yeah, the legs and everything should be all the lights. Weird. Must be something like client side.
Could be. Hard to say.
Sorry to derail you there.
Oh, you're fine. The first step for man and the first step for the players. A reference to the first astronaut on the moon, but in a Minecraft version. I can just see the cinema coming now. Kenzie, I think Maya's gonna need a mental evaluation before we can put him in the ship. Seeing things is a pretty bad sign. All I'm thinking of that is the movie Armageddon, where they do the mental test for all of them, and they all get failed. Like, all right, that'll do. We'll send them anyways. No. Wouldn't it be easier to train astronauts to drill as it would be to train drillers how to be astronauts?
Crazy talk.
Ridiculous. It was.
I'm going to space to drill.
Yeah.
I've even got the drill ready.
Oh boy. Actually, while this is working, we could be a little productive over here. If I want to put you to work.
Of course. What can I do?
I need to make a basement to this building.
Into my drill.
And I would like.
I like what you were doing underground.
Have you seen the tunnel system I have going over here?
I have seen it. I like it. I like how they're all connecting now.
Like, I have a complete tunnel network connecting all my buildings up. So pretty jazzed about how that's turning out. I want to be careful with that because that's the supports for the area. But I could stand to have this all dug out at the same.
So 5 by 5 by 5 because you want to do the floor and roof, or?
Yeah. So I want to do the floor and roof. Yeah.
Like, how's this?
Perfect. Let me go find where the end is. That we don't go too far.
I'm still okay for here.
All right. You can dig out to wherever this corner is, essentially, and then this corner. So since we found oil on other planets 3 days later, in the news, the president has asked that NASA budget be increased to $2 trillion. More at 7. That's so accurate. Although I did see that they had found like a asteroid or something that was made of like $10 quintillion worth of diamonds.
What? We could mine that.
But it was so far away that there's no practical way to get to it.
It was too high there. I didn't realize.
All right, we could get rid of. I mean, we're gonna replace the dirt floor with an actual floor anyway, so I don't really care.
Cool.
Like, can't be going around with a dirt floor. That's crazy talk.
Kind of crazy.
Just don't break the machines. That's the only part that kind of matters right now.
The drill won't break the machines, luckily, but it can cause other havoc.
Olaf, now we're going to space to colonize. That sounds right. Isn't that a movie plot? It probably is. I'm thinking the floor to this room, let's make ironwood planks. What do you think?
I like that.
Try to make them all a little bit different. Maya, hi at work. Someone better call OSHA, Kenzie says.
What?
I mean, I do feel more catastrophes happen while you're mining than anyone else.
Ah, those were the old days.
Not no more.
Yeah, I got this handy drill.
I see.
Surely that won't cause any collapses.
Unlike me,
But
Maya isn't OSHA certified. Olive says, do you have OSHA 30? Or what OSHA cert do you have? I know there's a bunch of different OSHA certifications you could get. There's also HAZWOPER. That's common in my area of expertise because I work with chemicals. We make OSHA markings in TFG. Oh my goodness. Hold up.
there's OSHA markings in TFG?
Hold
I
up.
haven't noticed. Is it with the like decal things?
Yeah. Oh god, we have so many options we could put in here. I feel like we're gonna have to use a bunch of these in the Space Center.
Yeah, I've got a bunch of them I've been trying to use, and haven't had many good places to use them. The Space Center is going to be perfect.
Just dies and steel plates. Oh yeah, we're gonna use a lot of these. And we can dig out this floor. This floor is fine. Get out of here.
I got it. Do this, and then let me do that, and boom.
Also, if I remember right, it's the most basic one, but it still counts. So that's probably just the OSHA 8, I think, is like the 8-hour base one, or OSHA 30, which is the minimum 30-hour ones they use for a lot of construction situations. Probably be my guess based on my limited knowledge of the various certifications there. Modern Markings mod has them. That's so cool. Modern. So cool. Where'd my axe? Didn't tear down the entire building. That's a win. And then I wonder how much basalt bricks I have left to be able to do the floor.
I made a lot of extra. So we needed 12,000 basalt bricks,
Okay.
and I made us 19,500.
All right. Well, then in that case, I will probably steal some to do our floor in here.
Absolutely.
Yes, I could get rid of me. That. Kenzie, we treat OSHA like the feds around here, hostily. Maya, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Joshua replies, Kenzie, OSHA are the feds. Kenzie replies, today I learned OSHA is a federal agency. So, fun fact, and this is gonna make Ricky sound a little dumb for a minute. It's only within the last couple of years that I realized that the O in OSHA didn't stand for Ohio. I just kind of assumed it did because I live in Ohio, so I thought it was like a state agency.
Oh, that's awesome.
Turns out, no. It is very much a federal one. I was being very dense about that.
I've passed many a OSHA inspection.
Ooh.
Yeah, better than going down to them.
Nice. We got 1,500 of our 5,000 needed concrete.
Almost there.
We are honestly, because each one makes what 8 at a time, so it actually goes a little bit faster than you would think for that step.
Yeah, it's way better than the sandstone. The sandstone went the other way.
Kenzie, I thought it was for Oregon, and also thought it was a state agency. That's amazing. We immediately defaulted to. I mean, it's clearly a state agency. It has an O in the name because, like, that's how
awesome.
all of the state agencies like all start with an O. That's so funny. Oh my god! Thank you for that, Kenzie. That just made my day. All right, more ironwood planks. Do I have them? Like, but we will check the storage silo. Got ironwood, which I don't really want to take my script because that could be useful for something in the future. ODOT, the Ohio Department of Transportation, is what you're talking about, right, Kenzie? Cody asks, anybody watch the new Amazing Digital Circus episode? I have not. What is that? I don't know what that is. Which is probably not super helpful, but also true.
Do you think anybody in chat is going to recognize this build?
I don't know. We will find out.
Well, I'm interested to find out.
We have a problem.
How many real ones we got here?
My saw broke.
Oh, you what? Oh, okay, your handsaw.
Yeah.
You need mine?
Need something to make. Well, let's see. This might be.
I got you. I got you.
Here. How about I just give you the logs?
Oh, you want me to? I've got a little bit of space.
Don't lose my logs.
I'm trying not to. And they're gonna break down into even smaller bits, so this isn't ideal.
And here we watched Maya in his natural habitat, and he freaked out about his inventory.
There we go. I picked it all up.
So proud of you.
Thank you.
As he says, I have no idea what that is, but YouTube did put it in her YouTube feed this morning. Joshua said, Kenzie, watch it. It's amazing. All on YouTube. Final episode is June 19th. If you enjoy AI-induced psychosis, you'll love it. Fair enough. Not sure what is defined as AI-induced psychosis, but
I think Kenzie's got it.
It's not a spoiler if it's a selling point. Oh dear. Joshua, no spoilers, Cody. That's funny. Look at how that basement just came together so quickly. I mean, my goodness. What was I worried about? Thinking that would take time or something.
Put all that wood randomly in your backpack. Enjoy.
Cool. You could just throw it at me. I had plenty of inventory space.
Yeah, I know.
Unlike some people.
Figured I'd make it a little harder for you.
Look at that blackwood, or that blackstone floor brick coming together. Looks so nice.
Heck yeah.
Then I'll have to make a bunch of fir logs, and I know I'm about out of fir logs. I'll have to go raid someone's log piles to get some more.
Well, I've got plenty.
Do you?
Logs with the fur.
Yes. Alrighty. Not watching it, but I know the creators are violently anti-AI, so I don't understand that comment either. Interesting. Alright, I've been procrastinating working out as long as the stream's been going. I'm going dark for the next 30 minutes, but I'll be listening. Sounds good, Kenzie. Enjoy your workout. Best of luck. Is it leg day or lower strength day? 4 day? I don't know what they are. I don't work out very much, to be honest. Not as much as I should. I did walk from the bed to my office today, so you know, big
Heck
workout
yeah.
day.
Count it.
That was like 30 steps. Well, sleep the rain away because it's annoying.
Yeah, concrete's flying around or flying by pretty nicely. Like,
About halfway
it's gonna
there.
take too much longer. Yeah.
Gotta figure out how we're gonna load gunpowder. We need gunpowder.
Probably got enough. Let me go check.
I need probably like, I'm gonna guess 4 stacks should be enough.
Oh, I definitely got that. That's nothing.
Like between 4 to 8 stacks, something like that.
Yeah, I got that.
Okay. Kenzie, it's full body day. Oh goodness. Well, good luck with that. I am not that athletic. Not as much as I should be. Full.
Oh no. I found
What?
a stack of ironwood logs that I missed in my backpack. I'm
Stealing from me?
stolen some of your logs.
I have a finite number of those, of like a lot. A couple thousand, I think.
I know, that's important. I gotta get these into your backpack.
You may have differing ideas of what the word important means. We got a floor in here. Way down. Rid of this real quick. That wall. That guy down. I'll have to add some walls and stuff in here. That'll be fun. 2,500. Woo,
Oh, yeah.
Cody says, why no backpack upgrades, Ricky?
Yeah, I've got some good ones. I've got the stack one, so things stack higher than their normal stacks in my backpack. It's pretty cool. Stone cutter and crafting upgrade though, those are huge.
Okay. Didn't realize upgrades for the backpack were a thing.
Yeah, there's some great ones. Some don't seem to necessarily work though. Or maybe I just didn't find the correct config. And be careful with the void one. I lost a lot of stuff by putting it in my backpack, not realizing everything was being voided.
Ooh.
But yeah, definitely the crafting one is great. I use
Yeah.
the jukebox one, but you know. Stone cutter too, I use all the time.
How do I add the silk add-on to the digger's helmet? I like the crafting magnet and stack upgrade. Okay. I will have to look into those upgrades because I honestly, until you said something, had no idea that upgrades for the backpack were a thing. So I thought it was upgraded just by having more space because it's a freaking titanium backpack thanks to Maya. This guy.
I believe the silk add-on, you have to shift right click the helmet to put it into its inventory slot for the digger's helmet. Cody asked, right?
Okay. Well, I'm glad that you know what's going on there.
It's been a while since I've done it, but I believe that's how you do it.
Sounds cool. How do you... Oh, I have to like get close to it. Okay. Oh, much concrete. We also need to craft some component things with the black stone. So some walls.
Oh yeah,
blacks.
good point.
So we should focus on that for a minute while we're here. The question is, how many do we need? I'm gonna say this is about 400 and this is a quarter, 4, 8, 12. I'll probably need 1,600 black sandstone walls.
Whoa. Who made like 8K more smooth sandstone? Was that you? I thought we were low, like barely making it.
I've been working, Maya. I'm trying.
Heck yeah. You rock, Ricky. I don't care
wanted
what
to
everybody
contribute
says.
something. I also took some from Hypno's storage that he had, but yeah.
Nice. Well, that was for this, so.
Yeah, we should be pretty good there.
Heck yeah, I was worried about the sandstone, actually.
Yeah, we should be good there. Cody, I'm glad to point these things out, Ricky. It's what I don't pay him for. To make black sandstone walls. Stone cutter?
Stone cutter, here. Why don't you take your first upgrade here? I can make a new one. You use that.
Do I just like put this in here?
Yeah, put it in that empty slot and then you'll get a stone cutter add-on. And then you can do everything out of your backpack. And the crafting table works as like 9 extra inventory slots, so.
I should probably... Is it smooth black sandstone wall? I think so.
I hear stone cutting.
We're stone cutting something. How many stacks is 1,600 if they stack in 32?
A lot.
Thank you for your math help today, good sir.
Let me bust out the calculator.
Beep boop, beep beep boop. Gaming lad I99 says, hello sir, I need to go and take the piss, can you please help me? I don't know if I can.
What was the math again?
1,600-ish divided by 32.
$50.
Okay.
Is that 50 stacks?
That would be 50 stacks of 32.
A lot of stacks.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18.
There's 90 slots on an aluminum crate.
Okay, 36. Need it to fill to there. Okay. Know where I need to go.
Is that you asking me something?
Nope.
Okay.
Thanks, Josh. That was on the unexpected comments for the day, but we'll go with it. And I also need probably about 500 smooth blackstone slabs. And probably 50 smooth blackstone stairs. So those will be sure.
I've so upgraded my storage system in the MV building. It's so much faster now and just better. Love it.
Yeah, unfortunately, your reformate gas is now in a claimed chunk because you had to do it to be able to keep your one thing running. And so I wasn't able to go steal some reformate gas to get my stuff started up.
Oh.
So I actually did something kind of clever, I feel like. I found one of your machines that wasn't in the chunk, and I temporarily took it out and was just filling up my tank that way.
Nice.
Took a little longer, but it was funny.
Cool. I'm happy you got that to work. I'd give you guys permissions if I could.
I'm sure there's a way to do it. I just gotta figure out what the setting is.
Yeah.
Olive, this is gonna be amazing. I think Olive's excited about us going to space in the next couple weeks here.
Heck yeah.
Really, within
so
like the next, what, week and a half, I think, give or take?
Yeah. I've got a lot of prep to do for this. I'm excited. It's gonna be a busy week.
No pressure, but like we really need to pick up our game.
Trying.
This Ricky guy keeps slowing us down. All right, that should be enough of that.
Let me can't tape. Oh, there we go. Let me tape that up for you.
150, 100, 250, 100, 400, 500. What? Oh, you just taped it up?
Yeah. Now you can pick it up and it won't drop everything out of it.
That's so cool. Leisha space. Hell yeah. We're trying. We're getting dangerously close to actually progressing in the mod pack. So
there's going to be at least some of a building built today for it.
Definitely. At least some.
Yeah, it's pretty huge. It might take hours.
I mean, it might. That being said, this building came together pretty quickly, and it had a lot of blocks. It only had one cannon going.
Yeah. Did you have close to 60,000 blocks to place?
Almost.
That's the one we're placing.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, almost. All right, I think we're close enough. We can take what we have. I'll put a crate here and it can just like keep working. Let's go like actually start working on pressing stuff.
Did we force load these chunks then?
Yeah, probably.
We're gonna leave the area.
What is it? That
I won't be able to interact anymore. Let me get this last bit that I can in. Yeah, there's a little extra for you.
All right, have you considered multiple schematic cannons? We are using 4. So that is more than one. And I've already done the hard part of lining them up. That took way longer than you would think.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
That guy there. That keep going. Take this guy. I have more crates. Might need them. We take these. That might be that actually.
Does Pyrides here? Does he want to see a bug?
What is happening?
I'm invisible because I'm wearing the beetle disguise. I don't know if he wants to fix that or if that's intentional, but yeah. Beetles are invisible, which is pretty cool. But probably not intended. Boom. Yeah, it's one of those babies. Gone completely. Love it.
Doo-doo.
Ow! I don't see your shadow, so I don't know where you're at.
That's
Kind
funny.
of scary.
Boom. That back. Where'd you go?
Right here.
Oh. For a second I thought you had like the beetle thing on. I just wasn't seeing you. Is Maya an EV? There's building gadgets. They support a different kind of schematic for pasting. Not intended, but I do know that they're very tiny. I think he's kind of an EV, but not all the way, because there was like the stuff from before we went to space.
Yeah, correct. I'm making circuits, and I've made some EV items, but not much. And I make titanium. Here you go.
In.
Are you going to the pyramid?
Yeah.
I'll meet you there. I need to do quick charge and grab a couple things. Cool.
Sounds good. Lee says, how do you find a beetle? In the beneath. Beetles are in the beneath.
Yeah.
There are pesky little creatures down there, let me tell you. So, over the past week, Maya, using his drilling expertise of mining, has flattened out an area over here for our space center. So this whole area has now been...
That was like 6 straight hours. Nothing too bad.
Was it really?
Yeah.
I am sorry. I didn't realize it took that long.
Oh, no. It wasn't bad. I was kind of messing around, having fun, watching some YouTube, so I could have done it a lot quicker, I'd assume.
Oh my goodness. I am sorry.
No, don't be. Nothing to be sorry about. Come on.
Oh, I need the gunpowder too.
I got that. I'll be there in a moment.
Okay.
Just get a little more power in my backpack or jetpack.
Going to set these guys here.
So, where do you want the gunpowder?
Just put them in each of the cannons. So if you go into this cannon here, put it in the top left.
Right.
Okay, that's fired up. Now we need
put an extra one in a crate with each cannon.
Yep. And then the fun part of loading up each of these crates with stuff to work with.
The correct amount. Yeah, that's gonna be fun.
I mean, I'm just gonna probably overflow, and then if it runs out, we'll just stop and start again.
Sounds good.
I'm
only seeing 2 cannons. Oh wait, there's a cannon.
There should be 4 total.
You have crates for the other one?
I've got crates on me.
Okay.
Do they not have them?
One of the cannons didn't. I'm still looking for the 4th cannon.
It's a little bit farther away, if I'm not mistaken. Let's go all the way out in the beach.
Oh, on the beach?
Yeah. Like
oh, there it is. Wow. Nice.
They got placed a little farther back when I was placing them.
Oh, cool. Yeah, there's 1 cannon that doesn't have crates. Oh. Does now.
You could have been outside render distance.
No, I was there. you just... Oh, no, it's right here. Okay. This one doesn't have crates. I was gonna say, I thought it was the southern or the western one.
Yes. Kenzie said she came back to volunteer as HR for the space program. You bring your complaints to me, and then I verbally berate you for complaining. Sounds
normal.
That tracks.
That stuff on the ground over there, does that come over here? I picked up a lot of stuff on the ground.
Yeah, I just was clicking out of those. I was just trying to fill this up with whatever. At this point, it's mostly going to be filled up with whatever we have. I don't know. Just
More chalk brick than anything, right?
yeah, that's the most used one for sure. Multiverse says was watching a quick video, but now I'm back. Welcome back. We are prepping our schematic cannons. And in fact, I can set this up. Get missing blocks. Would you like the honors?
Oh, you already were kicking it off?
I mean, we might as well because it's going to take us a while to fill them all up. So let's just
All right.
let it
You
go.
gonna do it? Check. I do it. Play. Check.
There it goes.
Heck yeah, way out there. So yeah, I hope I cleared out enough. This floor level that I cleared out is one layer below
The
the
floor?
base floor that was in the build. Yeah.
Okay, I think it should be all right. Yep, looks good so far. Might have to clean up right at the edges a little bit because I don't know if I got the schematic quite low enough, but that's future Ricky problems, and we're not nice to future Ricky.
That's not a problem.
All right, let's keep loading all the other cannons. Honestly, let's take a bunch of chalk in all of them and get them all going because that's
Yeah.
gonna be
Probably a full crate of chalk would be good, at least.
yep. Here's the other one. This one that didn't have crates
Yep, that's the one.
does now. Studies, get missing, play, let it go. Because it's gonna take a while regardless. Future Ricky's life is hell. Truly it is. We are just not kind to Future Ricky at all. Well, that's okay.
Oh, wow, I way over cleared, right? Is that the edge of the build right here? I mean, I'll fix all the terrain, but I thought it was gonna go further than that.
No, it kind of went up there. That's why I was like, when you said I'm about to remove the volcano, I was like, I don't know if we need to do that. It's fine. We'll fix it up.
Yeah, I got it. No worries. We need a yard for this structure, you know?
You could adjust schematic cannons tick rate to go faster. Is that like just like within the settings of the game, or is there like actually? It's fine.
I
This,
don't see anything in it.
yeah, this is fine. I'm not worried about it. It'll all work out. In the config, I would have to restart the server for the config to save. I don't really want to do that while streaming. That sounds like effort. And it's actually, it goes pretty quick. Yeah, that to get it to take, it would have to be actually a server restart as well.
Well, this southern one isn't going yet.
I haven't made it that far. Your jetpack's a lot faster than mine, so that's why I'm working on the ones closer.
Oh. I was gonna set it off, but I realized it doesn't have a lot of the blocks yet. So I'll wait.
Once you get some chalk blocks in, you can hit it going because that's where it's going to start for a while.
Okay.
To be fair.
Sounds good.
Then the base, it'll basically go pretty much all at once.
Yeah.
Go ahead and sleep this night away. Doing the stuff and the things.
Missing grass. I have it. Like I said, it's a.
If you hit in the bottom left, there
Skip
is
missing
like the show printer settings, and then there's like one that's by itself. You want to hit the skip missing blocks
Gotcha. But we're shooting.
because we're not worried about all the stuff that we're missing right now. Look at it go. And we'll probably spend like the next hour just babysitting this machine while filling it up with materials.
Yep. And this one is firing too now. All 4 are going. Oh, it's making the launch pad. I'm like, why is it? Oh my gosh, my jetpack's already empty.
Oh my goodness.
That jetpack is amazing, but man, does it use fuel fast.
I do not have a spare battery on me.
Oh, no worries. Does it take spare batteries?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
Just guessing. Oh, like something that could be true.
Could be. I know it supposedly can charge things. I don't know how that works, so.
I don't know. I blame Josh.
Yep, probably why it's not working. Oh, but this is so slow now when I was just flying so fast. I didn't fully charge it. I might ditch you to charge it.
That's fine.
It'll up my production.
Keep a spare discharging battery in your inventory. Oh, that's right, because you can set your batteries to discharge mode by right-clicking them.
So that will keep the stuff charged?
That's the
So
reason.
I had no idea. That's crazy. Amazing. And I got to do that.
The floor is coming in.
This is not firing anymore. What happened?
Probably ran out of...
Oh, I didn't set the missing. There we go. We're good. Like it's creating the launch pad.
Yeah, I need to readjust the schematic for that launch pad, so we'll have to clean that guy up. So I don't think it stayed all the way.
Okay.
Josh, wow. Okay, not even a mod yet, and I'm already getting blamed from the admins. That's how you know you're doing well.
Yep. I'm running back to my base really quick. I will be quick about it.
All right.
Cable.
Fire says, back in my playthrough, I would always keep a bunch of spare energium crystals in my pockets.
Yeah, that's what I was going to go grab. I had no idea. Like, this is exciting. And you're going to be in discharge mode. I was wondering, like, if that was good for anything else.
Well, now you know.
Yeah. So much little cool mechanics about this mod pack.
I wonder how many times I'll be running back and forth just filling chests with materials. Especially since you're on the floor. That's a lot right now. Okay, that one go. You got any dinner plans, Maya?
Nope. Nothing planned.
My wife is actually home from work today. She had today off. I think she's
Nice.
going to make like a pasta bolognese for dinner.
Oh, heck yeah.
Which
That
I
sounds
know
delicious.
I've said that I think it was like a couple weeks ago that I was gonna, at the end of a stream, that I was gonna cook that, so it's her turn to do it. And I think it sounds wonderful. This looks so funky just out in the middle of nowhere. The little launch pad part.
Oh, yeah. I see it in your stream now.
Especially since it's not quite because I got the right side. I don't think the schematic got low enough, so it only has like the very top part of the launch pad, so I'll have to like redo the bottom of it. That's not gonna look right till I redo it, but that's a minor fix. We can fix that later.
Yeah, no big deal.
Another one that's working on the floor. Doc one is. Oh no! Did this front schematic completely forget the floor? I think it did. I think it was one block too high when I took the schematic. Oh no! It's a disaster today.
Well, now we got something else we can do.
I mean, we could go in and just start placing blocks. The floor is one big flat square, so this quadrant looks like it skipped it.
Let me drop this off and I'll start placing.
Oh. What was that one tool? Good. There was a tool like a wand.
Instruction wand. I think it's build wand.
Yeah. Can we make?
I made one a while back. Never used it.
This is our opportunity to use it. If you could go find it. No
I will go look.
In the meantime, oh yeah, placing blocks. We're building big today. Construction wand is pretty useful. Yeah, I think that'll help a lot, especially for a big, flat, empty space. I don't know why I didn't think about that before.
Got a wrought iron wand.
That should work. Placing this by hand will take a little while.
A little bit.
Not forever, but a little while. Especially when I place it in the wrong spot. It would also appear that when I was designing this, that this one kind of went a little too far forward and went into the grass, but that's fine as well. We'll adjust that with terraforming. Our good old friend Terraform.
Oh, okay. Got a little ghost pattern.
This is your first time using the wand?
Yeah, it places in a weird pattern currently. Okay, interesting.
Hey, that's still better than placing by hand.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna go drop these blocks off. I'll be right back. This is where I'm really hoping I line them up right, because if not...
Be a disaster. Can you imagine one corner is like off by one block? It'd be disastrous.
Should be able to tell pretty soon here, and I can like stop it before it gets too far if we need it. But that would not be ideal. So far, it's looking good.
Oh, you scared me. You stopped talking mid-sentence there. Like, key part, it seemed like I thought you discovered that it wasn't working.
It looks to be working. And you mean it's not for sorcery? Apparently not. Who knew? Admittedly, you could just, if placing that goes really quickly, put them wherever, because it's not like it's going to take longer. It just replaces the blocks already working.
I was
Joshua
muted.
says,
Sorry.
"Oh, Pirate, question: how am I supposed to make the nose cone for the spaceship when it uses the same circuit for fins and makes them instead?"
Ooh, I was going to be doing that soon.
I, having not looked into this in any capacity, I have no idea what he's referencing, but I'm sure that sounds important.
Man,
Answer: update to .28 where we fixed that. Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no!
That means we can't make it. No going to space currently.
Oh no! I just got done making sure everything was gonna work here.
I mean, you're OP. We could trade the materials for the blocks, right? Maybe. You know, as long as we have the materials.
I mean, it'd probably just be easier to update because there's probably other things that need to be fixed anyways.
Yeah.
Let me ask this, Pirate. Is there going to be a .29? Or is .28 it? Ah. Oh, .28 is just a small update. All right, I might be able to do that fairly
We're on 26,
easily.
right?
We are.
We didn't get 27.
Yeah.
Oh no, my wand just broke.
Yeah, they
rot.
They have a finite number of uses, so.
Yeah. I'm going back to make a new wand.
Sounds good. There is no 11.29. We managed all the .12 stuff into the main branch, so we couldn't do another .11 if we wanted to. That convinces me to go ahead and update everything to do a .28. So it may postpone me opening up the server to everybody by a couple of days, but I will prioritize getting .28 loaded up for us, Joshua, in the next day or so that you can continue your progressions, because that is a mildly important thing for the server to be able to go to space. So, yep.
Can all just get jetpacks.
I mean,
die in space.
The number of times I'm gonna call, "Hey Ricky, I accidentally died in space again." What'd you do?
Hang
Fell
out
asleep holding down space bar? Apparently that's a thing.
Fortunately.
Who knew?
I do like that you can go to space like that, though.
It is really funny that you can go to space with your jetpack. Did you die because you just keep going up, or could you come back that way?
I couldn't come back. It looked like I was standing on the Earth when I was in space, but I assume I wasn't. But I don't feel like I could move when I was in space. Granted, I was suffocating the whole time, so it was kind of panic, but it didn't seem like I could move anywhere.
Fair enough.
Probably need a different suit.
Probably.
And new wand. Max 27 blocks. I saw the titanium one, max 1,000 whatever blocks. That's crazy, placing 1,000 blocks with the click of a wand. Then imagine if you misclick.
I'm going to turn off the skip missing blocks now that we're high enough into the air to keep it going.
Cool.
And then it will stop if I run out of one of the blocks we need, so it doesn't like just skip and all of a sudden you see a random like orange triangle in the sky.
Makes sense.
Can you use this extra time to craft some weapons, Gene says. They're kind of really good for the moon. Kenzie goes, what do you look like from up there? Weapons, are we going to need them in space? I am now hesitant about space travel. I mean, we'll find out, I suppose. What could go wrong? Apparently the wand has an undo button.
Oh, it does? That's handy.
The Pyrite says.
I mean, I'm pro. I would never misclick it, you know, but that's cool.
Not even once. Plenty of these in here.
Chewing through these basalt bricks.
It's all right. And it's basically all used on this base later, so once it's done, it's done.
Yeah.
You know? And once you have that quadrant done, if you want to add it to other quadrants, you can feel free to do so.
Yeah, I plan on it.
This guy stopped out of something. What are they out of? Kenzie, whatever it takes for that extraterrestrial oil, absolutely. We've got our flintlocks. I'm sure that'll be plenty good enough for anything in space.
I've got a sniper rifle that has 7 shots.
Also, I love that we can kind of see Guru's place off in the distance. I hope he doesn't mind that we're building this
new
close to him.
space center.
Sorry about your view, Guru. It's fine.
Yeah, he'll probably like having, you know, signs of civilization around him.
It's the future. My video. How did you get so much building material? Collaborative effort from several people on the server working together. That's how. It was a team effort to get all these materials. So now we're at the fun part of just letting the schematic cannons place the blocks, but it did take a minute.
I mean, technically, you know, it's only like 55, 60,000 blocks. You've built a tree that big.
Yeah, but that wasn't in Terrafirmagreg.
Yeah, very true.
There's a difference. All right, I'm going to go get some more orange concrete because we appear to be out here.
All right. Oh my gosh, I already broke my wand again. Should make a few.
Right, not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Oh no, mountain! Oh! Dangerous. If he didn't want a giant space center, put it in the next door. He should have come to the city council meeting for Guru.
Nice.
The city council meeting at the city hall that we don't have. That one.
Oh yeah, that was in talks at one point, right?
We could do something at some point. Kenzie, can I
was
put you in
supposed to be on
charge
trial.
of building a city hall?
That'd be super.
One that matches the aesthetic of town? Apparently the titanium wand is unbreakable, according to Pyridy.
Yeah, but it requires Certus quartz, which we don't have yet. We need to go to the moon for. And I was gonna make the next level up from the iron one, and that required some extra stuff. It would have taken a little bit of extra time, so I figured I'd just stick with the iron one for now.
That tracks.
Made 4 of them.
Kenzie gives us a salute. I can build city hall. Excellent. Also, I'm spitballing here. Feel free to completely ignore me, Kenzie, if you want to do so. But if you notice our builds at the city square here, we've got like the stone kind of wall with the copper windows for like the metallurgical ones. You've got the wood with the copper for the food preservation. You've got your animal style with the woods. I feel like the city hall, being a different entity, needs its own style to kind of separate while still using the same theme. So no pressure, but all the pressure.
Yep. We also need to build on that silo. If you could do that, that'd be super.
That's on me. I need to do that one.
I did it. What's the undo button?
I have no idea. And I mean that.
Pyridy, how do you undo with these? I mean, it's not that many blocks, but it'd be good to know. I finally misclicked.
You done did it?
Did it. It's done. I did it again. Oh, I'm getting careless. What's going on?
Control Z.
Control Z.
Well, that's usually undo.
Oh, that's not confirmed. I mean, doesn't seem to. I don't know how that would work.
Kenzie, I'm really good at building
but there's
silos.
more
I've got
controls
great
if you
inspiration
shift.
sources.
Shift control click.
Apparently there's more controls if you shift control click the wand.
Extend your building. Just doesn't seem to change. Maybe the iron wand can't.
Could be a titanium
Just-
special.
Yeah, it just keeps saying extend your building on the side you're facing.
And if only you had like some sort of electric drill that would allow you to take care of that.
Yeah, right?
That'd be amazing.
If only. Boop.
Look at us being all semi-productive tonight. Shift Control Z.
Shift control Z. Oh, really? Me. I think it's doing anything. Oh, you know, I might have removed the key configs for it, honestly. That would make sense.
That sounds like something you would do.
Definitely does.
That one's still firing. Why did this one run out of cut sandstone blocks, I bet? The blocks will be outlined in green and you need to click them to undo the action. According to Gene. Really dumb needing all these steps if you ask me, they say.
I've never seen a green outline with this. Oh, but yeah, the key. I need to fix the key config probably.
That's the reason.
Yeah.
Orange in there, good. I feel like I'm just running around playing catch up on making sure they all have enough materials.
Are they holding up?
I need to bring a bunch of chalk down to this northwest one, it looks like.
Okay. I can help with that.
Oh, no, it's got that. What is it missing? Loose black sandstone stairs. I'm being held up by that block. I'll grab that. You keep doing what you're doing.
Got it.
That's a minor one. We're gonna have to do quite a bit of terraforming to put this guy back into the world when we're done.
Yeah, it shouldn't be too bad though. I'll work on it. Before you know it, it'll be done.
That sounds like yeah. There's. Sure. Kenzie, I think with such a complex mod pack, sometimes the only way to keep certain functions that don't interfere with each other is just to make it complicated. That's a fair thought process right there.
Yep.
I see no arguments with that logic. In other words, it's rocket science. I like it.
Broke this one when I pulled out the bricks. Put some back in it though.
Why is it? Oh, it seems to be working now. Not sure what that was about.
Just a hiccup.
Minor little hiccups, it happens. One out front still working.
No. Probably because I stole the bricks. It was placing down basalt bricks in the over there, like underground here.
Fair enough. Oh, then don't replace solid and we'll be good to go. We are so productive.
Flying through this.
What did you run out of? Kind of nice to see when they turn off to know they've run out of something. Smooth black stone walls, of course. I'll just keep a little bit of everything on me just to keep these going. Ba-da-ba-dum. We're already about at the 2-hour mark. That's crazy.
Making good progress, though.
Absolutely, we are. It's a big building. That's for sure. Oh no, I saw that one.
Oh, you did?
I did.
Busted.
Oh, you could get away with it, but she couldn't.
Almost did.
Excellent. Laura is making progress there. I like it.
Heck yeah. Almost done.
That is still going good. All right, sir, what'd you run out of? Limestone gravel. We'll just let it box for a little bit. If we have to, we'll just start over again. Not the end of the world.
Yeah, probably not. So I was muted there.
We'll allow it this time.
Appreciate that.
But next time, you know, don't let it happen again.
I will try. Can't fully guarantee anything, but you know.
Mm-hmm. That quadrant is just constantly getting fouled up by something. I'm not exactly sure what.
Difficult.
Something. Well, I guess it's placing blocks. Fair enough. We'll count that as a win.
Counted.
Done. Excellent. Well, this will look really cool when it's done, but I think it's gonna be 2 or 3 hours till it's done.
Yep.
A little unfortunate that it'll take that long, but how it goes. Here it comes. Beautiful.
I can't make this one skip missing blocks.
Oh, which one is
firing. Corner, northwest.
Northwest, on my way.
Oh, I had to stop it and press play again.
Mm.
Now it's working properly and skip missing blocks is highlighted. Sorry to call you over, boss.
It's cool. It's cool. Full out this time. Bleach, are you gonna light up the part under the base? We should. That
or
is.
Spawn proof it. I might just slab it or something. Depends how much we use it.
We should get it going now. There's already javeliners down there.
So we should light it up for now.
Yeah. What you got?
What do I got? I got a flint and steel.
That'll work. Actually, that's a good call.
Oh my god, there's 40 creepers. Did not expect to see that. I flew right into a pack.
Temporary solutions for future Ricky problems.
Yeah, I got these creepers after me. Yeah.
We should use alignment panels. I'm down for using fun panels. We'll come down and clean this up at some point. You have the Bricky account. When you're done with stream, you could have the Bricky live cam set up so you can keep an eye on the build. I don't think Bricky is loaded up to the latest version, so not at the moment.
Maybe you could have a account that's just dedicated to, you know, just sitting there and watching and be like, fall asleep to Minecraft kind of stream. And just leave it always running.
What is this wall of creepers, though?
Yeah, there's a lot of creepers.
Illuminate panels? Okay. I was thinking you were saying like the Illuminati or something.
No. All right.
Not exactly sure how that's relevant, but we'll go with it. Go do it. Go do it. Oh,
nope,
he did
explosion.
it. He did it. He didn't listen.
Dang creeper.
Creepers are the bomb squad. That's one word for him. Illuminati be super accurate for this build. You're not wrong. Theoretically, they don't spawn on crafted blocks above surface, so our floor should be spawn proof. Should make a multi-block called the Illuminati to light up several chunks of blocks ups. Alrighty, I'm surprised the fire isn't going out. Well, there might be a little tomfoolery going on with that. as for the server, because we build so many things with wood, we decided as a server to have fire spread turned off. So that is a decision we made as a server. I know that's not normal with the mod pack. It was just a decision we made because of the type of builds we were making, just to go with our playstyle. So that would be why they don't go off, is because fire spread is turned off. Is it cheating? A little.
Pretty common for content creators, though.
Yeah, it is. It's not a bug. It is an active choice that we made as a server. So that is why. You don't have to worry about a bug going off or anything like that. I could understand the rationale of, oh no, a bug. No, it's just fire spread. Building's so big. Did we go too big?
No.
Okay.
Absolutely not.
Alright, I didn't know that config stopped it from extinguishing. Apparently. I think that's also so that they can use it as like a decoration for like fireplaces and such. So when you don't have to use the netherrack trick anymore, you can literally just place fire on anything in a server that has fire spread turned off, and you can still get your fire spread aesthetic, or your fireplace aesthetic. So pretty sure that is how that works. Also says, I'll BRB, gonna grab a quick bite to eat. Sounds good. I'm just gonna float up here and kind of watch this all sort of take shape. I appear to be outside render distance, or the simulation distance, I should say.
All right, the floor's down, it looks like.
Weird that it's not picking up that those blocks have been placed, but maybe it's because I just have to go by the area. That's all right. Do a quick once through to update my distant horizons here. In THG we have magma blocks as infinitely burning replacements. That would work too. That makes sense that exists. Yeah, we just turned fire spread off from the building perspective and kind of knew that you can use the flint and steel trick. I don't understand why not registering those as place blocks. Oh well. Along it goes. I'd probably need it here as well, to be honest. Is Distant Horizon installed in the server or just client side? Distant Horizon is just client side. So it's similar to Bobby and was it Voxy. All those mods are just client side ones to extend your view distance. I would love to use the Voxy one. That one definitely looks like the best one, but the earliest version of it is 1.21 and Terrafirmagreg is on 1.20.1, so Voxy is not compatible on this version of Minecraft, unfortunately. But that one looks to be the coolest one of the ones I've seen. Yeah. Maya, you swear by Bobby.
Yeah, I've never used Voxy either, but it did look pretty good. But yeah, I do swear by Bobby so far.
And to be honest, I'm not sold on Distant Horizons. I've just been using it for a long time. I may ask for your instance of Bobby and try it out for a little while just to mix things up a little bit.
Yeah, you should never turn back.
Only downside is I'd have to change my. I don't have like all my exploration and places I've been already preloaded.
Yeah.
But you know, with the airship, you can load up a lot of places pretty quickly.
Yeah.
So not too bad.
Oh, this thing is. Oh no, it's good.
Apparently, Pyrite says some people have gotten Voxy compatible via Sintra connector, but Voxy also doesn't support shaders yet. How are they able to do that? Because the earliest version of Voxy I could find was 1.21. Does Sintra connector work for older versions?
I didn't even think Sintra connector was still working for us.
I mean,
I stopped using it.
I've got Lightmatica working with it.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Okay. You did send me a Lightmatica schematic. I was wondering about that.
Yeah, so I've got
That's
Sintra.
good.
The only thing it doesn't work for is replay. I can't get replay to work.
Okay.
As he says, I couldn't get Bobby or Distant Horizons to work, so I just accept that I don't need to see. That's your poor computer, Kenzie.
Yeah, it's probably better that you can't run those. Just make it harder for the PC. Or whatever you call a Mac. Not a PC either, it's a laptop, huh?
Yeah.
So.
Leash says, what is this sorcery? What sorcery are you referencing?
Magical flying blocks. Landing perfectly into position.
It's just a schematic cannon. I wouldn't worry too much about it. How are all of our cannons doing on materials?
They seemed okay. I'm not really paying attention to the small, like, smooth sandstone stuff. But the big blocks, the main stuff, seemed okay when I went through last.
Seems to be working pretty good.
Pretty big build.
I mean, it's not small. What a bunch of mad lads, Bleach says. Yep, that's us. Mad lads. Kenzie, a Mac or whatever you call it. The word you're looking for is a disappointment, Maya.
There we go. There we go. You nailed it.
Funny. All this is going. I might just go through it and manually fix this guy instead of trying to get the new schematics. I know what this is supposed to look like.
I'm doing some manual placement myself currently.
Oh. Five, 1, 2, 5. Beautiful. 5, 5. Orange stripe here. I do black on the bottom. I did. Alrighty, can you use multiple schematic cannons for a single schematic? I mean, technically yes. All you're doing is having you just have to have multiple copies of that schematic, because each cannon is going to need that schematic. And it's just going to pick the next item in line of where it's going from. So, technically yes. In practice though, I don't know if it works as well as it should work from theoretically. So we'll have to try it out sometime. That being said, having the 4 schematics works quite well, so I think just do that. Parcel good. What blocks are you placing, Maya?
I've seen about fixing up, patching the corner over here that didn't get placed along the ground.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
There. Our beautiful launch pad over here. Figured to have it hollow underneath, so if we need to do like fuel or something, that we could hit room for it or something. I don't know. I might be making up stuff. I don't even know what it takes to go to space. Which makes it that much funnier that I like literally no idea what I'm doing.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting this next step to see what kind of stuff we need. Like rocket ship, space suit, I assume.
Air.
All that stuff. Yeah, air.
Probably. We don't want to like instant die. That all sounds reasonable. I don't know.
Yeah.
There's probably like a quest book or something that tells us all the things that we need. If we took the time to read the quest book,
I purposely stopped as soon as I get to the space side of anything. So it's time to continue on reading. I'll figure that out.
It's so slow. It's actually surprisingly fast for as many blocks are being placed, in my opinion. We are guided by hopes and dreams. We are in fact living on a prayer. Some may say we're halfway there.
Yeah.
Can't wait for Guru to sign on. What happened to my skyline of the shore?
That will be funny.
Sorry? I don't know what to tell you, man. I figure in the middle we'll have to have some sort of elevator system.
Sounds good.
Sounds...
Yeah, there's a lot of space we gotta fill in there.
Now why would you do that, Shannon? Please skip the step.
Drill.
And it's ready. Any baseball fans around?
Yes.
Tomorrow's opening day.
Yeah. Snuck up quick this year, I swear.
It really did. I was unprepared.
Considering playing some fantasy baseball, I'm not sure.
I'm in a dynasty league, so we already had our draft. And it went well, except like 2 days after the draft, the news came out that Spencer Strider will be starting the season on IL with a UCL sprain or something like that.
Oh.
I'm like, cool. My number one pitcher already out. Season hasn't even started. Sounds about right.
He hasn't had a great start, huh?
He's so
Strider.
good, though.
Yeah. He's marred by injury.
Yeah, but he wasn't. Didn't he have a Cy Young?
I think he did his first season.
Yeah.
Right? It would have had him in the first season.
Yeah.
I believe.
So, like, the talent's there. He just can't stay healthy.
Yeah.
Sucks. What can you do? Well, there is most of a launch pad. Have to add the arm parts, but that's like decorative and extra.
Go extra.
So extra. As in... I think our northwest one ran out of blocks of some sort. Let's go see what type of blocks they ran out of. We are missing smooth black sandstone, of course. Away!
Dude, these batteries in my inventory are amazing. I'm so
That's
happy
a whole new game.
that came up. It is. Alright, this one still got a good amount of materials in it, I'd say.
Let's go fill that corner back up.
First cannon is really making good progress.
Well, it didn't have to go as low into the ground, so
Yeah,
it kind of
and I did
skips out
most
on an
of-
entire layer.
it skipped the floor too.
Yep,
Definitely helps.
that it does. That it does. Something's missing here. Oh well. Can't be that important, right?
Definitely not important.
Definitely not. Like the other three layers are all at about the same point, and that front corner is just like, hey, I'm good.
I was gonna have one show off.
Always one. I suppose I could pause it, but like, why?
True.
You know? Let it do its
Very
thing.
true.
So, fun fact, when I first built this pyramid design, you'll find there's a lot of places where I have like, I put a block in because I had built it from the outside in, and I did that to kind of get that back up. And when I came through to do the schematic, I went through to remove as many of these extra blocks as possible so it just looked cleaner on the inside. So if you see any that look like going horizontally
Like
to
that
where
one?
the sticks were at,
Oh, like the one you were looking at 30 seconds ago on screen?
yeah, the one that I just removed.
Sweet.
Those are
Yep.
not intentional, but I did that all so I could have like a nice clean looking build. And then there's like this guy here, which I don't know what happened to that guy. I'm trying to keep it
I
all
wouldn't worry
nice
about that
and
guy.
uniform. This looks better that way. Oh, there's one. Knew I was missing some. We're gonna have to figure out how we want to light up all this, and I'm sure we can do some pretty cool thing with lights in rooms and what have you. We've basically got free reign to do whatever we need to do to make this all of our technology for space. Josh says, I'm back. Take it I didn't miss much. You've missed us keeping the equipment running and placing blocks. That's about it. I wish I could say it was more exciting than that, but that is the task at hand. I think that's all the out of place blocks. So far so good. Looking good here. Oh, there's one. Saw it. Ooh, there's an orange one as well. Oh my goodness. What
Orange
disaster.
one.
What a
That one
waste.
will really stick out.
Josh says, I feel like this is something you should leave running in the background. The problem is we didn't figure out the number of blocks that we need for each schematic cannon. We just figured out the total blocks we needed. Plus there's a finite number of blocks you can fit in those crates. So we're constantly going around and feeding the cannons. So that's why it's a little bit more hands-on than just letting it do its thing. As he said, she tried to convince me to do a background live stream of the build completing. In hindsight, I could have probably set up a cam account and just had just a cool view of it, but yeah, that was past Ricky, and past Ricky was a fool. We're now in the future, so dealing with past Ricky's problems. Turns out future Ricky was probably going to be screwed anyways. Who knew? Food alarm is when you start feeling that you're a little lightheaded. How was the workout, Kenzie? Get those mad gains? Is that the thing the kids say still? I don't know. Am I
I
sounding?
heard it in a little while.
Wow, so I just dated myself? Cool.
Nah.
What we were hoping on. Every time I turn, I see another one that's wrong. On a nice clean pyramid. That's so much to ask.
That's all the pharaohs wanted. Well, probably not all.
Fair. We're actually making some decent progress on this front corner now too.
Heck yeah.
Our posts are missing a couple blocks. That's about.
It's now completely attached to the ground properly.
Nice. I mean, you could terraform over it as well, and that'll help a lot too. So
yeah, and we will, but I like to have all these here just in case.
I agree. It was actually kind of difficult to get that done on the inside to make sure that all kind of lined up. We have an issue here.
Uh-oh.
This corner skipped a whole section of the floor. What on earth is happening? See this ridiculousness?
You right there.
Oh,
that's
the
good.
block is wrong. So is that one.
Oh, that part, huh? Wow. Why did it skip that?
No.
Weird. Gotta be my fault.
I was gonna blame Kenzie on this one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That works.
Kenzie was too busy working out, wasn't paying attention to her corner. So, there you go.
Definitely sounds about right.
Uh-oh, did this one stop shooting? No, it did. Just placing those blocks slowly. Ooh. That's my bad, fam. Right? Come on, Kenzie. You're better than this. That's interesting. Like adding extra streaks at the bottom.
Hmm. Oh shoot. Oh, that might have been my doing with the wand. I just saw it happen.
Oh, okay. Let's do better. But now. Wait, oh, that sunset. Hold on. I want to get a view of. So this will be about our viewing platform of the launch. And then I'll have to like get Bobby or whatever to get that whole sky back there loaded up. And then we can like kind of watch it take off from right here. Is this game music or stream music? The music playing right now is currently stream music.
Hey, Kenzie.
But I actually took the game music and added it to my stream music folder. I've put together a little playlist of a bunch of stream safe music, including some of the game music from Terrafirmagreg. Sunset plus this music equals dreamy. I mean, it is a pretty stellar song for that. I agree with that. Oh, also, gotta do the dab.
My wand broke, but not broke. It just doesn't work right anymore.
What'd you do?
No, I can't place along the side anymore.
Huh.
I can place on top, but I don't know what happened.
It's fine.
No more fun.
I wonder if Kenzie even knows where we are.
Yeah, you know where we are? Could you find us if you needed to?
No pressure, but like all the pressure.
We're very close. Oh, here we go. You can hold shift and scroll on the wand and it changes things.
Wow. So we're learning.
Yeah, awesome.
Gamer Dad Dave says, I'm here lurking while making dinner. Well, thank you for the lurk.
Hey, Dave.
Glad you be here. Hipno says, I could find you guys. I have no doubt, Hipno. You're always keeping track of where everybody is.
In a creepy way.
Oh.
I'm
What block
kidding.
did we run out of? Nice red glass block. That clearly a schematic issue. Gosh, what, learning? What? We can never do that. I mean, we don't learn well. Where are you out of? Out of chalk bricks. Oh no.
Ooh.
Well, let's get some
Someone's
more.
been putting in the work.
We do not learn here. We only lure. There you have it. Uh-oh, we're probably not going to have enough orange blocks to finish this.
Oh, yeah, we never hit the minimum requirement, huh?
We did not. Crap. Well, that's not ideal. I don't think we're gonna finish this on my stream anyways. I think it's getting to be about that time to think about eating dinner. If I'm being honest. But I think we can get a feel for how this is coming together. And because everyone has been so awesome, I will make a commitment now. I know we didn't reach the goal, but I'm just gonna do the goal regardless. And we will do a weekend stream, either Saturday or probably Sunday. I think it'll probably be Sunday.
Heck yeah.
And in it we will show off the finished pyramid and then start making plans on where we want to put stuff. So I don't know if you're available on Sunday or not, Maya.
For sure.
But we can start laying out and reading the book and figure out what we need to do so that next week's Terrafirma Tuesday is ideally getting everything we need to go to space, and then hopefully we can do a stream after that to go to space.
Sounds great to me.
I think that's about where we're at. So, but I'll go sit by the orange concrete, let that make a bunch for a while, and kind of just take in the view one last time before we call it a stream here. From what we see so far, does anybody recognize the build? Joshua just dropping 10 gift memberships just like that out of nowhere. My guy.
Legend.
That absolutely covers it, Joshua. We will have a weekend stream. It will be either Friday afternoon or Sunday afternoon. I'm not exactly sure what day, but thank you so much, Joshua. What a legend. That's so kind. Thank you. Just wild. Does anybody recognize the building though? Because I have actually used this design once before. We'll see how if anyone in the chat does or not. I know you know what it is, Maya. But does anyone in chat know what it is? As our stream is just exploding with the emotes. I love it. Worth it. 10 gift memberships absolutely deserves an explosion of emotes like crazy, in my opinion. Kenzie goes OMG. Joshua says, I unfortunately do not. Fair enough. Anybody else?
It was pretty early in your career.
It was. So my very first series I did on YouTube, it was called the Minecraft with Ricky series. And in it, it was around the time that Deep Slate was added to Minecraft. And I wanted to come up with a build that incorporated Deep Slate. So in this build, we're using black sandstone, but in the one, it was a vanilla Minecraft world. Everywhere that's dark was using Deep Slate blocks for the first time. And I built this build doing villager trading using quartz blocks to make the white structure for it. And made it in a vanilla Minecraft world as my first YouTube series. So it has been, has it been 5 years already?
Pretty much.
I think it's been 5+ years since I've done this.
Yeah.
But it was my very first YouTube series, was making a pyramid of 30,000 plus blocks of trading with villagers for quartz blocks. And so I decided I've been wanting to bring it back for a long time, and using it as the Zeta Space Center just felt like the natural place to do it. I was really excited to do that. I pitched that idea to Maya, and you were like all over it. You're like, we absolutely are doing that. So
yeah.
Thank you for allowing me to bring this back, honestly. And I think it actually works really well with the black sandstone and the chalk bricks and the terra firma version. But I really love this build. And unfortunately, in that Minecraft with Ricky series, I never really did anything on the inside. It was just hey, cool, I made a pyramid, let's start ZetaCraft. And that literally was ZetaCraft started about the time that I finished the pyramid. But now I'm excited to actually have a functioning interior to the building where we can build an entire factory or something of technology or whatever we need for HV and EV together. I think it'll be really cool together. So
heck yeah.
That is my plans here. But I'm just going to go ahead, make my way back, get a bunch of orange concrete made, because I think we need about 2,000 more orange concrete, and we will probably call it a stream for tonight. And I will work on updating the world probably tomorrow or Thursday, and then depending on how long it takes to update is when I will put a message out on which day we are going to go streaming. So I'll be in touch with you, Maya, on your availability on those days as well.
Sounds good.
But that, I think, is going to be our tentative plan here, if that works for everybody. I want to say huge thank you for everybody who has joined for tonight's stream. It means a lot to me. Thank you so much for the gift memberships, Joshua. Just unbelievably generous. Thank you so much. Maya, you got any closing statements you want to make?
Just, if you enjoy this kind of content, you should like and sub, because it really helps the creator out.
Yeah, you definitely
greatly.
should like and sub to Maya. Absolutely should do that.
Nope. Talk about Ricky.
All Maya. Give Maya the likes.
I mean, I'm not
and
going to
subs.
stop you guys. I'm not like, no, but this is about Ricky.
Was a great stream. I'm excited to show off the finished project when it is done later this week. So I think it'll be really cool to see that, and then really start sketching out what we need to do and diving into our quest book and all the fun stuff that goes with that. That should be an interesting time, to be honest. So I may put a poll out between like one or two options, or two or three options, on the time that would work for most people to be able to check a stream. But we will definitely do a stream this weekend sometime, so definitely keep an eye out for that. And thank you everyone for being here. A great Terraforming Tuesday, and we will see you this weekend. Have a good one, everybody.
Bye, everyone.